going on YouTube? It's Sensei, the place to be. Channel Mr. Andy, back to give you guys another WWE 2K23 video. Yes, it has been a while since I had posted anything about WWE 2K23. I've still been playing the game. I still don't have anything to record my video game footage on, so that's what's been going on when it comes to gameplay and stuff like that. So I'm trying, and obviously I'm not a big YouTuber enough to be able to, you know, get things to get the materials I need. But however, AEW Fight Forever just came out, and I hope you guys check out my review of the whole game and to break down how I feel about the game. But you think 2K was going to let that thing slide? You really think they're going to just let AEW Fight Forever come out? They ain't going to say nothing?
It's LA Knight's game. Yeah.
Well, on the day that AEW Fight Forever came out, like I said, I was celebrating my anniversary, as you guys know, so I did post about this on the weekend, but they dropped 2 screenshots for the upcoming DLC. They dropped one of Bray Wyatt. So Bray Wyatt is coming up in the new DLC pack, Revel with Wyatt pack. And in that pack, we're getting Bray Wyatt, Zeus, Blair Davenport, Joe Gacy, and Valhalla. So as of right now, we haven't seen anything from them, but they did drop a screenshot of Bray Wyatt, and the screenshot just looks amazing. And obviously, we're getting the whole black phone looking mask type thing that Bray Wyatt returned in. I can't really tell when this attire is from. I guess they probably just remember that's the only time he really had like a match this year, so I guess they're going to go off of that attire also. But that wasn't the only news that we got. We also got news that Uncle Howdy would be a playable superstar in WWE 2K23. So like we got the little free updates with Mia Yim and Candice LeRae in was 2 DLC packs ago. Well, now we're going to get Uncle Howdy as a playable superstar that WWE 2K23 has confirmed. Now there has been a data mine that we have gotten to see Uncle Howdy's entrance files, and people be, you know, making Uncle Howdy and put him in the game. But now that is leading to something that he is actually going to be a playable superstar in the game. How he's going to play, I don't necessarily know. I necessarily don't really care. But that is some awesome news. It's just so funny that news dropped 3 weeks before the DLC is supposed to come out, right at the time that AEW Fight Forever is coming out. And I have to say, look, whether people be mad at that or not, competition is a good thing, okay? Competition is a real good thing. And this is the first time we've ever had another wrestling game that can be comparable to 2K. I mean, it's not on the same level as 2K, obviously, but it's another wrestling game that will help draw the fans to another way of wrestling that we haven't had in years. So seeing that, I think is going to be a good thing, because another thing I want to bring up also, when this may lead to nothing, I'm not necessarily sure, but Brian Williams, who works on 2K, that he left 2K, and actually he worked a little bit on AEW Fight Forever, but came back to 2K in 2019. He released this tweet. His tweet reads, "Had a great day at the office today. I basically had a 6-hour meeting with my co-workers discussing plans for a project that I hope becomes a reality. We played a lot of Smackdown Here Comes the Pain today." Now, with that being said, I'm pretty sure I was just like, oh, okay, well, I mean, that's cool. I don't know what's going on. It's back in 2019 that this tweet was, released like that. I haven't paid attention to it, but Here Comes the Pain is one of my favorite wrestling games that they ever made. I used to play Here Comes the Pain faithfully on my PS2. I loved it. That was the first Smackdown game that actually introduced legends as unlockable characters, when they used to come down in the little WrestleMania little small ring entrances and stuff like that. I really loved Here Comes the Pain, the arcadey style. So it was like arcadey but grounded. It wasn't too arcadey, but it wasn't too grounded. It was like the perfect balance of the middle. So if you got people out there that may say it may either be No Mercy that may be their favorite, or it may be Here Comes the Pain, it's like neck and neck for a lot of people. So I know you're probably thinking about, okay, so what you bring up the tweet for? What does this have to do anything with it? Because just recently he put out a tweet. I'm pretty sure by the time I'm recording this, it could have been today or yesterday. But he put out the tweet that's saying this. This tweet officially became a reality. What does that even mean? You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what that means. If what he's saying, and what I'm guessing may be a thing, is that, is it a possibility that we could be getting a remastered version of Here Comes the Pain? I would love that. I would love a remastered version of Here Comes the Pain, coming in there with the same kind of mechanics, the same kind of things you could do, probably with an updated roster. I wouldn't even be mad if they just kept with the original roster that they had. I understand that a lot of those superstars are not under contract no more, or probably not even here with us anymore. But even if we were just to get like a remastered version for the PS5 and the Xbox, hell, even the Nintendo Switch, I would be happy with that. But now you may sit there and think like, well, if they're going to be doing a remastered version of Here Comes the Pain, what does that leave for 2K? I think honestly it'll be kind of cool because this is really the smoke and mirrors right now. We necessarily don't know what the hell's going on, and I was just curious. I figured I'd just share my curiosity with it. But if it was me, especially, it's just weird that all this news and stuff like that is coming right after AEW Fight Forever has released, because this is going to be AEW's only release right now, and they're going to keep updating this game. They're going to keep updating when it comes to the roster, the DLCs, hopefully match types, and hopefully content and all the other stuff that is in AEW Fight Forever, and they're going to keep updating it. And if, like I said, right now the game is kind of almost a little bit bare bones, but people are still having fun with it. But once that work gets into it, it's really going to be a problem, especially probably for 2K, depending on how things go. Well, if you was to release another game that's comparable to Fight Forever, the same arcade style with the WWE roster, and I mean, damn, you got double the competition right there. That's why competition is good. Imagine a remaster version of Here Comes the Pain with Roman Reigns and Finn Balor and Seth Rollins and Ronda Rousey and all those kinds of wrestlers in that game fighting with that kind of style. That will be epic. And it won't even have to be a thing. You gotta do a yearly thing. You release the game like that, or you just do another like, hey, this is one of everybody's favorite games remastered, and you guys can play it. And there's something to that, because remember when WWE had that on their channel, it was talking to different wrestlers like, what's your favorite wrestling game, right? And all this promotion was not about No Mercy. Nobody held up No Mercy. They were holding up Smackdown, Here Comes the Pain. There's something to that. There is smoke before the fire. There's something to it. And him just put out this tweet right now, especially with AEW just dropped, something got to be to this. I don't know what it is. I'm kind of I'm trying to calm down, and I'm trying to get too excited because it could just be nothing. But I felt as though I wanted to share with that, and I'm like, if it was something, when would it release? Like, can you imagine a one-off release like this fall? We're still in the summertime. Can you imagine something like this fall? Be like, hey, Here Comes the Pain rematch. This was made back in 2019. It's 2023. That is 4 years. They could have been developing this thing in secret, and they're like, hey, this thing is ready. This thing is ready to be to launch out. What do you say about it? I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe I'll wait another 4 years for another tweet. I'm not necessarily sure, because we do got 2K23 coming out in March of next year. They already confirmed that, with the conference calls and all that stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm excited. What do you guys think? So post that comments down below. Do you guys think there's any smoke to this fire for Here Comes the Pain remaster? How did you guys enjoy the Bray Wyatt screenshot? You guys excited for Bray Wyatt comeback, even though we haven't seen Bray Wyatt on TV? Having Uncle Howdy as a bonus, I enjoyed that. The more characters, the better. I hope we get a really big, strong update compared to how lackluster, in my opinion, the previous update was back in June for the DLC Pack 3. I'm hoping that we really get some updates in this game here. So post that comments down below. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed my video. Hit the subscribe button for more wrestling content, wrestling gaming content right here on SC Studios. Make sure you guys check out my AEW Fight Forever review, and make sure you guys check out any other wrestling content I have right here on this channel. So once again, this is NC, the place to be. Chill Train Mr. A&D, and the Nerd Coalition is out.